Welcome to Miyajima! Day 2 of our Japan trip at Miyajima Island, also known as Itsukushima, and sadly our kids did not sleep in. Instead, they woke up well before sunrise due to the jet lag. But luckily, we did book a room with our own private onsen, aka our hot tub, so we got dressed in our yukatas and had a bath basically until the sun rose. After a million hours later, breakfast was open.
Why did you guys drink this?
Because. And the kids loved it. It was a great mix of Japanese food as well as traditional Western food for breakfast, and it had a dessert bar as well. Overall, it was a massive hit with the kids. After that, we decided to go for a walk to find some deer again, which were literally everywhere. We also, I think, found maybe the smallest RV ever to exist. We decided to walk along the coastline, though, to see more deer. You like deer? Yeah. Wow, look at all those deer. Before walking through the shopping street, where, yes, they do have alcohol in vending machines on this island. Now, all the shops were closed, but that was okay because our morning mission was to head to the aqaurium, which was about a 20-minute walk away from us. Honestly, it was so lovely getting to walk through the streets while everything was so quiet. It was just something really tranquil about it. And the walk to the aquarium, we went along the coastline, as well as over a bridge, and then up over a hill, which luckily didn't have too many cars. And then we were there.
It is the aquarium.
After some obligatory porpoise photos and a walk through the main entrance, the first attraction was the penguins, and we did arrive in time to also do the interaction with them as well. The kids were so stoked about this, especially our son. They made sure that our hands were clean.
Go Ila!
And then they told us how to stroke the penguins very carefully as well. After a thank you though, it was off to see more animals. The biggest highlights for us aside from the penguins were the interactive elements with the smaller creatures and starfish.
If you touch it, then I'll touch it. Deal?
Xander, I think Dad's scared.
Alright, he touches it, then I touch it. Deal. Alright, go.
As well as the terrifying spider crab who had managed to catch a smaller crab.
What the hell is that?
I know the other one too. That is a lithoid crab.
He's trying to catch it. He caught him.
There's like fishes at the top.
He caught him.
As well was the black-spotted moray eel who we even got to see get its teeth cleaned.
You see his face? Oh, there's two of
Oh,
them.
he's getting his teeth brushed.
There's two.
Look. Here. Come here. Look up. See that little shrimp in his mouth? That's called a cleaner shrimp. So what they do is they go inside of the shrimp's mouth, or the eel's mouth, and they clean his teeth. Because sea creatures can't brush their own teeth.
What is he doing?
I think he tickled him.
Yeah.
We saw some Pokemon-style animals and also a massive stingray. The jellyfish were all lit up, which was absolutely beautiful, and the porpoises, of course, were incredible and a massive hit with the kids. They were literally entranced by them. After walking around, we headed upstairs for some lunch before going outside to see the sea lion show.
Hi!
本日宮島水族館ではアシカたちによるスポーツ大会が行われます。お願いいたします。ありがとうございます。せーの、よいしょ。
A lot of clapping was involved, and the kids were just so amazed by what the sea lions could do. There was another smaller building that you had to go back outside to get to the next building, and that was specifically for fish, and especially for the tickling fish. We could put our hands in, but not our feet, and oh my god, I just could not do it for long.
What happened? What happened? It tickled you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Touch him is real tickling.
Touch it? Alright, you want to touch it? Ayla, you want to touch? Remember this?
And our kids were much smarter than us and very cautious about trying it too. Big Daddy Man though did it and lasted a pretty decent time.
It feels so grody.
After that, it was back walking along the coastline. And we saw that the tide was out, which meant that we were able to walk down to the Tori gate. Also, again, shout out to the JB Pocket strollers that were absolutely incredible on all the different terrains on this island. It was also a bit of a struggle for us to get across, purely because none of us were wearing the right shoes for it. But we made it all the way there, and both kids got to touch it with some Big Daddy Man help.
There's water.
る We're not going on that side. Touch the gate.
「
We're not going on that side. Touch the gate.
あ
We're not going on that side. Touch the gate.
」
We're not going on that side. Touch the gate.
「
We're not going on that side.
so close, Ayla.
Ayla, touch it.
Yeah. Ready?
Don't pull. Straight up like a pencil.
Whoa. Ready? Look. Yeah.
Overall, it was a fantastic morning, but we had been up since 4 a.m. So after walking back towards the hotel, past the very creepy horse, and through the packed streets, the kids basically passed out in their strollers. And we were basically ready for it too. But we're only in Miyajima this one time, so we decided to go shopping instead and have a look at some of the amazing little stores they had on this shopping street. And by far our favorite was the Studio Ghibli themed store with their own big little Totoro out the front as well. Inside there were so many really cool like Studio Ghibli themed items that were fantastic souvenirs for us to bring home. And of course, us thinking about food woke our daughter up, so she was ready for it. We decided to try out these Momiji Manju custard drops, so you could pick out like what custard flavored you want. So we want chocolate. And then you literally just dip the Momiji Manju into it and then take a bite. And it was really good. After that, we decided to go and get ourselves a drink and let our daughter run around a little bit while our son still slept, before heading off back down the street to find ourselves some more food. At this point, the JB pocket strollers were absolutely paying for themselves because our son was having a good solid nap until we mentioned chocolate, and he woke up again. So we decided he needed to get some snacks too, and it was our time to try ice cream. And Bob Bilby wanted a bit too. We then decided to do a little bit of souvenir shopping because, of course, we had to get something deer related because we are on Deer Island. We saw a really cool temple. After that, we decided to go to the Rirakuman Cafe, which was so cute and filled with so many photo opportunities for you to take photos with Rirakuman or any of the other characters from the popular TV show that you can see on Netflix. They also have like these little donut sugar balls that you can buy. You can see them actually making them in store, which was so cool. And then all you do is you shake them up with like the flavored sugar powder that you want to put on them. And while you're having a little snack, you can also have a look around inside the gift store as well, which of course is filled with lots of Rirakuman stuff, as well as Hello Kitty, some traditional Japanese gifts as well. And outside, there's even another store behind that store too, which you can go to. So all in all, just a really fun little place to actually go and check out. But Bob Bilby was hungry for a bit more ice cream, so we continued on to the famous honey ice cream store, where you can actually get a whole piece of honeycomb in your ice cream, which was super delicious. And then it was back up to the hotel for us to have some dinner. After dinner, we decided to drop back into the streets to get ourselves a little dessert snack. And something that we absolutely love is the deep fried Momiji Manju that you can also get. They literally just get one of these. They deep fried in like tempura batter. We got a cheese one and a chocolate one. And I think probably the chocolate one was my son's favorite. Overall, though, we absolutely loved our stay on Miyajima, and if you have any questions about it, let us know in that comment section down below, and don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe button, and that bell for notifications so you know whenever we release another video.